Lock and load your remote on Fox Business. We are about 4.5 hours now away from the start of the Republican caucuses in Nevada. So grab a cup of coffee, and you need to plan on staying awake to get the results because polls close at 9 p.m. local time. That's after midnight here on the East Coast. But Neil Cavuto will be here with his pumpkin spice double cup, half cap, no whip latte. Neil, it is going to be a late night.
On that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, right.
It's going to be a late night, but let's talk about it. We just spoke to the Kasich campaign folks.
Yeah, I was hearing that. Yeah.
Very interesting. They are just forging ahead. They've left Nevada. So has Marco Rubio, who did spend some time there, but has gone on to the Super Tuesday states. And yet this one seems to be going straight to Donald Trump.
So it would appear, but as I think your guest was pointing out there, that's very tough to gauge because caucus sites are very difficult. They can move by just the virtue of a few people. For example, back in 2012, Liz, you have better than 400,000 Republican voters in the state of Nevada. 33,000 participated in the caucuses last go around, about 7% of that eligible vote, and that was diced up pretty much among Ron Paul and Newt Gingrich, and the ultimate winner, Mitt Romney. So if you think about it, Mitt Romney escaped that after losing South Carolina, right, and he was the comeback kind of kid in a weird way with just a few thousand votes. But that's the nature of this state. And caucuses can be problematic to those who don't have good ground games, even though it's a small number in different precincts. It's not as organized as it is in Iowa. This is a kind of a recent phenomenon in Nevada. So it's anyone's guess how it could go.
And then, of course, people focus on second place, and you've got this Cruz-Rubio bitter and increasingly bitter rivalry right now. Ed Rollins was on the program just a few minutes ago, and he said he believes Rubio gets this one in a squeaker for second place. And we also see that there are a lot of endorsements that are piling higher and deeper for Marco Rubio right now.
Yeah, the endorsement thing, I think, as you touched on, could cut both ways for Marco Rubio. Someone like a Donald Trump could seize on that and say, yeah, well, you have these losers supporting you, and, you know, that's not going to be the ticket to fame. Look at all the establishment figures who rallied around Jeb Bush to little avail. I think what's crucial here is, regardless of how this state turns out tonight, eventually, whether you're Cruz or you're Rubio or you're Kasich or even Ben Carson still in the race, you have to start winning. It's not enough to gather delegates along the way. And the way these precincts work, both in caucuses and primary states, it's kind of weird. I mean, it's not winner take all, but if you don't get a threshold in a district, you don't get that delegate. So it's very conceivable that Donald Trump, even with just proportional voting, could end up with all the state's delegates.
Have you ever thought of making a career of this?
Well, you know, I'm such a nerd. I think I feel at home right here.
I think we're all nerds. But guess what, Neil? Be sure to keep it right here on Fox Business for all the action at the Nevada caucus tonight, because Neil is live at 11 p.m. Eastern. He'll stay on the air until a winner is named. And Neil, do me a favor, buddy. Can you warm up the chair for Saturday night?
We're looking forward to having you. That's going to be an interesting night because a lot at stake for the Democrats now. It's their turn to sort of gamble in the Palmetto State.
Yeah,
so
and Lou Dobbs and I will join you overtime this weekend for the Democrats South Carolina primary. That coverage begins at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Pumpkin spice lattes for everybody.
Hey, that's what I like.
There we go.
A man after my own heart. Neil, great to see you. Thank you so much.